This is how you can easily shut down corner routes in College Football 26. Flood concepts are one of the easiest concepts for people to run on offense to destroy zone coverage, and so if you don't know how to guard corner routes, you can get gashed by these concepts all game long. And so right now, I'm going to show you guys 3 different methods for shutting down corner routes and flood concepts. And so in case anyone isn't aware, a flood concept is when the offense has something like a streak, out route, or flat, and corner all on the same side of the field. They are flooding a sideline and putting defenders in conflict, making it really tough to guard all of these routes. And so if we go ahead and run this, you can see that in this case, the corner route is going to be open with a little pass lead down, and our corner route is catching that ball underneath the defender in the outside third, who was pushed deep by the streak. So let's talk about how we can guard these corner routes. And the first thing, this doesn't even really count. You could, of course, always just user the corner route with your user. This is not one of the methods, but of course, in the worst case scenario, if you absolutely have to, you could just run with it and take it away. And that is one method that you have. However, we have 3 other ways that we can guard corner routes without having to take our user so far out of the play. And so the first method is going to be to simply use zone drops. And so if we wanted to be shading our coverage down every play in order to take away the flats, we would need to use a purple zone on this linebacker here in order to guard the sideline. However, if you just have your curl flat on a default zone drop, he might not play in the exact spot that you want. And so if we go into our coaching adjustments, we can use our zone drops to decide exactly how deep we want that curl flat to play. And specifically, we need to change our setting for zone drops curl flats. And so in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and change it to 25. This is the depth that any purple zone on the field will play, unless I custom zone stem it out on the field, and we're not worried about that right now. And so we put our zone drop curl flats on 25. We can once again call cover 3 sky, and we'll once again build this flood concept really quick. That is our flood concept. And now on defense, I'm going to go ahead and shade down because I still want to guard those hard flats. But now I'm just going to go ahead and put this linebacker on a curl flat, so that's individual adjustments, and right on the left stick for the curl flat. You can see how deep it is now, and you can even see that it is dropping 25 yards back. That's a change I really like this year, that when you have zone drops on, it actually visually shows you how deep your zone is going to drop. And so I'm going to go ahead and make sure that we QB contain and spy these guys out. I don't want the pass rush to come in before we can really observe how the zones are playing, but this is our flood concept. If we go ahead and snap this ball, you're going to see that the curl flat now gets way out there, and he is in perfect position to make a play on that corner route.